Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Backward it goes. Now, can he find a finish? Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham. Looking for the run. It's Luis Suarez! Nicely aimed pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there's the clearance. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Ferdinand. And it's Zanetti. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nedved. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bale! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Played into space. He's found space here. Not the most convincing of passes. Zanetti. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Check claims comfortable. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Hullet plays it in. Played it again. Bergomi is there and he can get that clear. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Seedorf, Cruyff, and Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. That is a gem, an absolute gem. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are
and the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. Driving forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Messi. Messi powering forward here. He's free, he has got space. That's going to go a long way. And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Touré, and it's Cruyff.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Yaya Touré, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Cambio di giocatori.
The second period is on the way. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Bullet! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And he was quick to react. Seedorf, looking for a runner. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bergomi makes the interception. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Luis Suarez being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Neymar. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Vieira. Threads one in. Real chance! Goal! Right back in the game!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Bale. Oh, that's nice. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, Bale. Numero 21, Messi.
Zanetti.
Numero 11,
Crosses it in.
Numero 23.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's good vision. That's been cut out, well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 26.
Check with the clearance.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Neymar touches it back. Searching passes played there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Šeško gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Bergomi gets it away, and it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Davids into the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball. Caceres. And he's gone looking for safety.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Šeško, spread out to the left, tries to play it through. Neymar plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Ferdinand. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, can he get onto this? Good ball over the top. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Il quarto
and
uomo
he
indica
knows
2 minuti di recupero.
Can he get it through? Neymar's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, they've got it again. And that will be it. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So things are underway. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Great vision. Could move up a gear here. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hullet. Spread to the right. Cleared without hesitation. That has been slung wide. Strokes it back, and it's Seedorf. Now, can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Zanetti has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement. Total chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nedved. A probing pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Eto'o, succumbs to the pressure. Seedorf, oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read. Seedorf. Ferdinand ventures forward. Zanetti. Milan still without a single shot on target. And it's Cáceres. Good ball over the top. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nedved powering forward here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, terrible! Goes for a shot! Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferdinand. And they've got rid. Oh, a delicate chip through. That ball looks a good one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's come loose. Crossed in again. And that has been cleared. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bellingham. And this is Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eto'o. That's good running with the ball. No, he refuses to take the bait. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. It's a good run down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. And it's Caceres, and it's played into the middle. Shot a goal! Cruyff! No one quite like him! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United ha segnato al 56esimo minuto, numero 24.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Hullet receives it in a wide position. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. And here's Zanetti. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ferdinand. Pelé, and this is Pelé!
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 8. Bale. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Aims beyond the defence. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pull it. Thinks one through. Floated through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Luis Suarez! And here's Eto'o. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Eto'o. And here's... tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's whipped it across. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Milan are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Great chance! Well taken goal. Deep into injury time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed.
And that is that. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So we're very much on the way now.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Luis Suarez gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Caceres. Looking for options for movement. And this is Cruyff. Zanetti aimed beyond the defence. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's having a hit! Now who's going to be first to this? A probing pass. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Caceres. Played into space. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Zanetti. That has been knocked clear. Zanetti. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham. Here's Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's managed to get rid. Zanetti. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Bale. And this is Luis Suarez. Eto'o. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played back. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Vieira. Spread it left. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out. Zanetti gets it clear. Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this could be a chance. It's Luis Suarez! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scoring.
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross. And a header! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real...
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Great vision. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Eto'o. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Cross needs to be good. It's a clearance, but not much of one. There's the crossfield ball. Caceres makes the interception. Cruyff. Caceres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. Luis Suarez is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem it.
And the finish! And again! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 13.
Milan have their lead.
Attenzione.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ambitious ball here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Threads one in. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Stood up well to him there. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to pass it through. Suarez gets flagged offside. Iniesta. Eto'o. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Toure gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. That's the throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Bale.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Eto'o. Numero 11.
Look at the space here. And a chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2. That takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have been game, set and match.
Kaka is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Zanetti. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's the chance to counter. Caceres. That is good alertness. Iniesta. Can he get it through? Messi finding himself in space. No, he refuses to take the bait. Iniesta. Vieira. Shot could be on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And here's Cristiano goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Bellingham. Now he's got space here, and he cuts out the supply. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.